KTA Mobile, technology worth sharing. It's the future.
Ghana fue yedie na bayo yedie na bay Epestin fertilizer booster aya purely organic efrasa simu ane de mass no obo ade ensa no pe na menu akayo se wudro bia nim enti se ode yafu a anya ade aduaba no anase wo a wudi no benya sosaso bia na chese be ma kwaye aye dekorate kane no a ebe fa na tuma pa e de afra na de ma Epestin edan so kra ne se eniema no wadua na ewuwo na flowers ne aduaba na etiti guodo agya wadwo a se wudi Epestin kanu a ene tese magic no ebe ye prom fe na aso aba bebre ahwadi mu pa eti se no kuafo ebenya sika ene anigye awo mabra bomu a na utimi se enya sam keto akora Epestin e mammo piafo apanifo monfrɛ ahoman na monje nkyiremu ya ehye medie 0552 505723 ana plus 160 922 78043 Epestin fertilizer booster piao mama piaduma ayani kapa
making farming sexy again. Epestin, operation kill yourself. Epestin, plant your trees and crops.
Yo, what you for and asha for and no anumre so obadi pese yasan ehia mu biom na sabre mu nyina munim ena yajuada se ajuada du se ya na chese das ronko ajuada se ne na chese na watwe akwantuo no afi na ya hya ase na ebribia edu samre ya no nsia pepepe na obekan ho na chese who say emu apai mienu na ya papa na say yenu abema Rev D.N Adjei eda fan na chese enne no odi nkran hyesem ede brew na dia mesre nyina ne se bomodin ase ene dwumadie yi obe share said ya wunua bi said ya wadanfo bi nso nsa ebeka bi dwumadie ya dwumadie sronko a yato din se positivity with Rev D.N Adjei. Samre na yemre anasa anumre bia around this time sa wo ba bibi a wo begina so bema wo na awotwe no betimi be yenkunimdie bema wo begina so e bia na niema enkoye na wadwene ye wo se o what lose hope but enchire no ane dwumadie srunkun ye dwumadie bia ode ba be hye wo ma ode ba na chasa etimi aboa ama situation bi biara wo mu bia watimi agina no sabre mi amekasa midin di imposona na amia weke ni clote aka St John aka Kwamet medam asebebre se abre bia munya emre ede mayen sabre na chasa meja mu ede ama Rev D.N Adjei na ene ade asronko a wahehye ede mayen for enne no ode ehun popoya kakra amayen na chese dwumadie na ne yeba beto aso a ne santi sabre de Rev yemo akwa abadeba wa dwumadie sto
kwadwo nyame nhyira nso so ye chiafo nyina nyame nhyira mo se da ne da mo se adaje na mo betie ye megidi se ye hye ye nyina ye hu nkran se de ba ya ye betimi efura dum akwa dum nyame onye ye nyina kese amen
amen. Sada wani ma ya shi dia na tese metimu se na watwe ko koyie ena na watwe ya simu nso abekoyie rade adom mes for ene ahwefo mo ama beka ho sesia mo share video yi emfa man sadia obi biara enso ensa betimi beka video no bi ti sabe de Rev meja bibiara mu ama ona ene dia wahyehyɛ de amayen no ode amayen.
Yeah, we my main nka bibia no pay morning devotion Adjei no pa ya na ye said that say home crying for the week na no pay there na make Philippians chapter 4, no, I say rejoice in the Lord. Again, I say rejoice. Now, and until I was saying I was over Kwamet TV so many because this week we are working in the week with the joy of the Lord. Onyankopɔn ani gye ne Onyankopɔn nkuranhyɛ na yɛnante na wɔtwe wei mu nti baabi a wowɔ biara ma nipa hu say you are really rejoicing in the Lord. Create that positive environment around you. Na wɔtwe nyame bɛhyɛ ne ho animuonyam wɔ w'abrabɔ mu. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah. Therefore, me just say last week, if your camera is on na picture. Na is here the kakra free mu na you say if you want to live a positive lifestyle na you focus on the most important thing. Near my here our brabo na o focus we are you try to capture into what near money here ni na no was say ultimu who say we be boa me we any madoma chede and so capture we are take time to develop those things into what you are doing. There's difference between your vision and your actions. So after capturing it becomes your vision, but when you start developing it, it becomes who you are, it becomes what you are doing, it becomes your actions. But sometimes too, we will go through the process and still now and turn it up as you want it. And now you can say be encouraged and try as much as possible to take another shot. Papa nanso enyi pay. Sometimes an morning tested na enye. But as you try to make it a reality, and cost you see pen. And when you get there, be bold enough to take another shot. So, me say baby, I drew ya this year no. But so say no me
Sa.
Now actually me who quote be me say for the time being there, you share some quotes be na ya develop na ya sua bibi efremo. And then make in Numbers chapter 13, verse 13. If you must say they can't yet. But I was for a test I did juma Jordan Numerbian is the book of Numbers, chapter 13 and chapter 14. A key test verse 30, Numbers 13, 30. Debbie American and say, oh, but a line is not a way to me and kind test in our Christ. That verse, make sure, say, it prepares you for the program now. Or say, but Caleb quieted the people before Moses and said, let us go up at once and occupy it, for we are well able to overcome. For we are well able to overcome. The positivity has to do with the way we talk, the way we act around people. Now, most of the time, your discussion based on who and but then looking back at your critical test, and could to be a Michelle now watching me person Michelle was his success isn't just about what you accomplish in your life, it's also about what you inspire others to do. And we see that we are trying to accomplish a whole lot of things in our lives. Since we started this positivity series, we are trying to do positive things in our personal lives. And then, I just want us to branch a little bit and look at how we are going to be the positivity in other people's life. I think that is something very worthy for our discussion and the course that we have taken upon ourselves. And you live in an environment. Most of the time, we represent the kind of environment that we live in. I have people. I have been a pastor in about 3 or 4 churches here. I talk to people. I relate. Maybe the kind of environment or person a training Nebano has a kind of understanding there. Or should say Nebano Ebenya. And really the environment that is around you, influences who you are and your reality. And so sometimes we expect say obi mo be create that positive environment, around us. But I think that when your opportunity to be meeting us every morning, today I just want to encourage you to be that positivity in that environment. Maybe say me share that she will be crying na nyamena madom so na wo no emom no that positive voice in the environment that you are. Because I think that environment then it becomes a big problem. Because that environment also become dependent on you, then it affects what you can do and what you cannot do. And like I said, I'm just diverting a little bit, now to look at the people around you. We have talked about so many ways. Ubetimi are active positively. Ubetimi are speaking positively. Ubetimi are here positively. But I think also that one of the most important things about you being able to live the positive life, is trying to be able to transfer the positivity in the people that are around you. And it's very important. Akwasibro need to show me your friend and I'll show you your character. And so if you are developing this positivity mindset and you are not transferring that mindset into people around you, it brings you back from where we want you to be. We really want you to be an achiever. We really want you to go high. But I think also that as you try to climb the ladder in your academic life, in your financial life, so whatever aspect of your life, in your ministry, I think it's very essential, also be try to be represent positivity in the life of another person. Communally, we can all grow into this positive mindset. Now, and success is also about inspiring others. I just want this to be in your ears, in your heart, in your soul, in your spirit. If you walk alone, you walk fast. But if you walk together, you walk far. So it's better to push people around you so that we all get to where we want us to be. Now, because success is about inspiring others, how do you inspire others? Then I want to inspire for in your environment, one way you can inspire the people around you is to be initiative and to be innovative. Make us to be initiative, to be innovative. And now actually, my sweetheart be a dinner birthday. Then I posted it on my status. And I said, I said, baby, I'll say, Pastor, can we do something different? And I just remember that voice always echoing onto me. I think that she's the steward finance at Princeton. Mammoth, the church is at Mammoth. So Abena will always ask you, can we do something different? Can we do something different? Can we do something different? And before you realize you have started something different from what you were doing. And you are being the inspiration in the life of the people around you. You're being the inspiration in the environment where you are now. You begin from trying as much as possible to think beyond the box, what everybody is doing, what everybody is thinking. And positive, what can you do differently in order to inspire others and to push people towards where you want to be? And that is why Caleb will say we are much able to overcome it. Let us do something different. Mama yenye bibi forobi. And I just want to encourage you that in that environment now, things are not going but there's a standard it's just normal, the normal thing Can you bring something different onto the table? So that we all think together and we all try to achieve something that is not common to the things that we have been doing. And your first step of being the inspiration in the environment where you are, is try as much as possible to be the initiator, to be the one that brings the innovation, to be the one that will always try say more my be before the yen said the inshirafu for be timiatoya braboso. Now, most of the time, when you become the initiator, you also need to nurture that particular idea now or the air banner. Most of the time, if those ideas are new, and if people are not used to it, you need to nurture people and nurture the idea. Make a nurturing now, make a so and you want them to start thinking positively. Note that they are not like you. My spiritual father would say vision is very difficult to explain. And so if you have an initiation around you, you want to push people around to do something different, it is your personal vision, your idea. You are the initiator, you are the innovator. And you try as much as possible, say, as you try, say, think it positively. No, that idea, no, you will nurture it. Say, no. And yes, I'm a tree, what it idea now with the abano to bring it to light. And like I'm saying, say, it's not just the idea that you nurture, you also nurture the people involved in the idea. You try to co-opt them into the vision. So Bronika say co-opt, just a nipano, to say Yatiku will be enkaho. Now, was say, or never ya, Jane said a be a kunibo conkai, and one nekasa. Now, money who couldn't put I said a bear, move it me a chin about Kunimonana or also Obetsi and it's what you know, Nasia. The baby, I'm over some would do my day. What you mean? Then, if we want to create a positive environment around us, don't just be doing what everybody is doing. Always try. Say, is there something that I can initiate? Is there something that I can bring to the table? New will be a no. Now, somebody may bring in new ideas now. Nurture the ideas and nurture the people. No, say the bias are and yamana mupesa muyeno a bit me a kind. But as you try to initiate, as you try to nurture the idea and nurture the people, you have to be always mindful to set a bar. Because I set a bar, what I mean is say, I was set vision should have where you want it to be. And if you bring innovations, you bring initiation, it will end as where we have. It has always ended at what is the difference? Difference being so set a bar. Try say ube pija and iswadi to a level that is always higher than the ordinary. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. And it is an initiation, it's something that no other person is doing. But don't do it little and think about it little and act little. No, you are a positive person. You are a disciple of positivity with Rev D.N. Adjei. And so when you are doing things, set the bar for yourself. That is how positive people behave. It is new, everybody knows. But sometimes, or say, if you always aim at the sun and you fall, you will fall on one of the stars. I hope you understand it.
Yeah.
Jimmy, what I say, me person, me quote na we are so. Nti se manya we are ne kra na what there. Ma me ton sro ma ne ba ko so. There's nothing. Nothing will eat you up when you set the bar high. So positive people try to raise the bar. They set a higher bar for the people around them. And that is how you inspire people. But if you are trying to get to where every other person is doing, then you are just a normal person in a normal environment trying to achieve normal things, and you get normal blessings. But we need to set bars in whatever we are doing.
Yeah.
We need to set some high targets, at least, so that we'll get to where other people couldn't get to. And let this be the voice you release to the people around you. Be that inspiration, be that innovation, be that person to nurture, and be that person to set the bar. Abusuafo, we are much able to overcome. Mr. Obajo, there be a kindness test. No, we are much able to overcome. They are bigger than us, but it doesn't mean we cannot overcome them. This is a bar. We need to plan and see how we can rise it. We can rise above it. But as you set the bar, people will challenge you. Once you set a higher bar, expect that the negative voices will speak. I'm telling you. Let's go back to the test. And when Caleb set the bar, what happened? What Bible? Remember, verse 31, Bible says, then the men who had gone up with him said, we are not able to go up against these people, for they are stronger than we are.
But your numbers one now, right?
Yeah, number 13 now.
Numbers 13, 30.
30, Hanty. 31, my kind is here.
Numbers 13. Okay.
Whenever you set the bar high, whenever you try to push people above the ordinary, there will always be the negative voices. That is one of the devices of the evil one. The voice of negativity is the voice of the evil one. Understand it. Understand it. It happens. The innovation is good. You are nurturing it rightly. And you are setting the highest bar you can achieve. But it doesn't mean that the devil is called the accuser of the brethren. Whenever you set the bar and you want to achieve something greater, the devil always presents a negative voice. What do? Push through. Makani,
Sir,
push it.
push through.
You need to push through it. Because whenever you get to this third step, so you set the bar, a bar na one setting is a challenge. Let's assume that even you are not even experiencing negativity around you because of the bar you are setting. But note that that bar, that target alone is a challenge. Papa now they see when you know a challenge on his own. And a positive person has a positive mentality to push through. We are much able to overcome. We are ready. Let us go for it. Push through it. Push through it. If you really want to be the inspiration around, push through it. Push through it. Because I did movie it has an apex. Na koko do baby na pim. Now if you are starting Sunday, that is life. That's why you're not ready to push through it. And your innovation was wrong. But it's natural. The idea was here. And I'm telling you, sir, even if you don't experience negativity because of the bar itself is a challenge. That great innovation you are trying to introduce in itself is a challenge. A positive person has the tenacity to push through the situation. Push through it. Be the person to cause people to be ready to do what is undoable. Push through it. I told everyone, I saw Katawani Bako.
Sir.
Everybody a negativity in free, but I know a thing. I know a deal. But if you get there, close one of your eyes, pretend you have not heard certain things, and push through it. In my life, there are certain decisions that I have taken. I just did it and I was quiet about it. Last time, was even when I wanted to marry, people were talking about age and seniors and so many other things.
Yeah.
I stopped talking about it. But I was planning it. I hope you understand it. People will talk. The challenge will be there. Hey, Debio, now we're democracy, so no Muntimi Mare. Hey, what do you say? One Chama when you say, and I when you say. So I just stopped telling people about it. We went about planning our wedding. Before the seniors realized, now you're introducing him. At the same time, just close your eyes and shut your ears and push through it. Push through it. Let the people around you see that you are positive. You meant it. To be the inspiration environment, you need to be somebody who's ready to push through it. Be the Caleb of the day. Be the Caleb of the people around you. Initiate it. Nurture the idea to a level where you think that this idea is good enough. Nurture the people around you when they begin to believe in a vision. Set a target, set a bar. And when you set a bar, be ready to push through it. Attack a beba, negativity beba, be ready to push through it. But as you try to push through it, there will be challenges. People will start falling off. Sometimes you need to be strong to instruct, give directions, instruct them, tell them, Charlie. But the during there was saying we need to be very clear in your instructions. Get a process, create a procedure. If be a better manual,
yeah.
I mean last time we got us a AAA battery, only AA battery initiative, now manual shim. Hey, battery can initiative remote mono. There's instructions. Sometimes you need to instruct. You need to I told them you are clear in where you want us to go. So if you want to inspire people, you need to be ready to instruct them, give the directions. Let them understand the process and the procedure. Instruct them.
And when you are instructing them and they're not responding to it as you want to, what do you do?
It depends on how you instruct. My sister Vika Edin Komo, I think about 2 weeks ago. Now I can say Okotre in the SSC of mathematics. We school no, so now she needed the mathematics now. Omukofa teacher be the man who say I'm preparing. In a short while, I'm preparing to write the mathematics now. I've been a neighbor mathematics now because she felt that she now has an instructor. Somebody that knew what he was doing and told her the process. When I was teaching integrated science, back at Westco, one of the things that I'm a catcher and Mumbai say, if I teach you integrated science, you can easily get 1 or you easily get 9. Because I told them that there are instructions you need to follow. There are procedures you need to follow. And I make these procedures so simple for you to the extent that, say, if you want to take these instructions and work with them, you can easily get your 1. But so you want to prove yourself, you want to be one and so the alcohol. And I made it funny, but it's the truth. Sometimes you need to be very clear. It just develop the instruction, develop a manual as to where we'll get to that bar we have set for ourselves now. Let people have clear understanding of your intentions and the ways and the steps, It becomes very easy for them to be willing. And you become we are talking about how you are going to inspire the people in your environment if you're a positive person. And you cannot inspire people when you don't have the instructions as to how to get there.
Okay, let me chip in. Uza, you can find yourself, especially in our community, there are some people in the community here. If it's not coming from them, it becomes a problem. So there is no way even they can help you achieve, especially if it's a community or something, to achieve that goal. Uza, if it's a personal goal, that one, you can work around it. But let's say
Yeah.
to inspire people, you will do your possible best to inspire people.
Mm-hmm.
As we always say our community, pull him down syndrome is there. It's like each and every day somebody is praying for your downfall. Somebody
Mm-hmm.
is wishing that you can achieve ABR, whatever you are doing. How do you instruct them? It's
How you
either,
instruct
to
them, yeah.
me, I would say, sir, it's either you ignore them and move on with what you are doing to achieve it, because in a way, they will slow your progress.
Make us say so basically, all this while we've been talking about you living a positive lifestyle in your
Mhm,
personal life,
mhm,
But and then like I saw this quote, I said, wow, this is something that is good for the program.
yeah.
And we really want to talk about you being that positive voice in the environment where
Mhm,
you find yourself. Sometimes too, it's not the talking that bring the people along. It's not the talking that inspires people. It's people knowing what you are about.
mhm. Yeah.
And that's why it's very essential to know the procedure and to be ready to instruct people along the
Mhm,
procedure. And so I thought that you are Nippon genuinely or you pull him down person. But what me explain here to a level that as there be. And they say possible. And that is how you inspire people. You let them know you develop a man or show a man who this is achievable. It gets to a time where they don't even have a reason to oppose what you are doing. But it is when you are not clear enough, with your manner, with your guidelines to instruct people, then they easily can confuse you.
Whether I'm just chipping in with this. Oh, sir, we are also fond of, sir, especially I'll say Ghanaians. We don't start anything with a manual.
Oh, okay.
Then we try to provide solutions to it. Well, and that is, I see that to be one of the problems. And so,
Okay.
and one, we
Good.
don't love to read. You're reading manuals. Even yeah, koto gadget, we won't read the manuals. Yeah, but yeah, unless you're lucky or baby, okay, you can refer.
Okay.
It do baby, I'm before say you set up, and also account. You're lucky or
Okay.
baby, and after you use emra at the ejuma.
Sure. 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 And that is true. That is true. And I think that what we are trying to say is you have to be the positive person. I just want to encourage us, chip this in.
Yeah.
As you develop your positive mindset, try to inspire your environment along. Now, be the inspiration along. And I make us to be the inspiration. You need to be ready to initiate or to innovate. You need to
Mm-hmm.
be ready to nurture those ideas and those people around you. You need
Yeah.
to be ready to set a bar, a target, be say, your person you drew her. Then when you set the target, negative voices rise. You need to push through it. When I say you push through it, how do you push through it? By developing a manual, by being clear with what you want us to do and instructing people. Sometimes you need to be an instructor. I thought that people were in Prempy in Abrabomuno, you when you're pulling people along, it is very difficult when the target is too high. To tell the people who was say, oh yeah, more of a lecturer than a teacher. I hope you
Mm-hmm.
understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Just give sometimes you just have to, what you need to push through, your instructions should be clear to you, and let people understand that this is how we can do it, and this is where we can get to. But as you try to instruct people, please do it with respect.
Yeah.
You cannot be a positive inspiration if you don't respect the people you're instructing. You
And I
cannot
think
be a positive inspiration if they don't see this component in your face.
mm-hmm.
That thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Sakojo.
And now come back as a patience in so you have to have that patience.
Sure, sure, sure. As you instruct people towards the innovation, respect them.
Yeah.
Respect them. I thought that people have good innovation when they have initiation. And what I'm saying, I thought that I can say positive. Talking positive doesn't be insulting people. As being no. So
Mhm.
positivity is about insulting people and bragging and showing pride. No, that is not positivity. Positivity also involves respecting others.
Mhm.
And so positivity does not mean you need to be proud. No. No. One of the things that I don't know, but I am somebody, I try as much as possible to respect people. Tell me, no matter who you are, I just want to respect people.
Mhm.
Because especially if you know where you have come from and how God has brought you, you know that God can use just 1 day, 2 days to change somebody's life.
Mhm.
And so if you don't respect the people you want to involve in the initiation now, then it becomes a whole lot of things.
Mhm. Mhm.
A whole lot of things. So please, as you instruct people along that positive path, make sure you respect. And as you respect and as you instruct, the inspirer, the medijao, the last point I'm better medijao, that is the inspirer is an encourager. He's a motivator. He's a motivator. People will have genuine reasons to be speaking negatively, to be saying it is not possible. Encourage them. Encourage them. And some means you swear. The success is also about inspiring people. And America said, if you're a positive person, you need to create the positivity in the environment where you are. Because then the environment affects who you are and who you can be. How do I become that inspiration and inspire other people? And the first, the idea of being the positive person in the environment is to I, to N, to S, to P, to I, to R, and to E. When I say to I, to N, to S, to P, to I, to R, and to E, the person I say, if I am supposed to be the positive person in the environment, I always want to initiate something different. I want to be innovative. When I bring the initiation and the innovation, I try to nurture that initiation. I try to nurture the people involved. And I also try as much as possible in nurturing them. I make them know where we want to be. I set a bar. I want us to get there. And when you set the bar, automatically the bar itself becomes a challenge. So no challenge, the negative voices will start rising. When it begins to rise, push through it. How do I push through it? Get an instruction, get the direction, get to know how we will get there. And
Mhm.
as you try to instruct people and push them around, do it in respect. Fa ubuoye. As you do because you want to inspire people, you can never inspire people without being an encourager. Because people always find reasons to say it is not possible. But you want to be the positive person in the environment, encourage people. That is why Caleb will say, we are much able to overcome. God bless you.
Amen. Amen. Sabrina na just say the asra kese be ma wo ene anwumre. Yɛda ase bebree ne nkyerɛkyerɛ a wode aba I think sɛ matry sɛ mɛjot down points ne nyinaa na I think sɛ I will also be sharing with my friends and stuff like that because ɛnɛ message no metumi hu sɛ ɛmu edu and if in life you yɛbɛtumi follow all the steps yeah wode ma yɛn ɛbɛboa yɛn. This shows sɛ I would say sɛ woyɛ a teacher. Okay, yes. And yeah, I'll say that because anytime be over, and I personally I like it that way. And when you sharing it with other people, so it me everyone did you ever can you say a radi in shout.
Amen.
Obi biara unya bre ebeka ho. I know say you've learned a lot on today's program because I say we should learn to inspire others. We should learn to inspire others. And don't know steps no na ɔde maa yɛn na kwan yɛbɛfa so a yɛbɛtumi bɛ inspire others nti yɛmpo so ɔyɛ that type na wode won't inspire others nothing biara no woyɛ against negatively this is the time for you to change. Sit down and analyze what you've been doing and know say oh no I have to inspire others. Maybe another is something good in you. Use that good in you, to inspire others. Said almost a bit to me be achieve a year or more goal. But Reverend Ansana, you be jaw cry, you be jaw cry. Ansana, you be jaw cry. Oh, any special message be a or they ebe mine. And I think, say, we say I would so I'm going to share it right now with members. I think, say, the various steps, and Reverend Ede Abba. In a bullet point, we say just point form. If you just follow it, you're saying initiate nature, set the bar, push through, instruct, respect, and encourage. Enti utie na se wo hwe na se utimi follow steps we you realize that the outcome will be something better. It will encourage other people to also do better. And as some back kan ba kokra me dead say or say a rubber bi na small can say can't we do something different? Say Reverend and message to be frank with you, I will say you movie go on my initiators. Yeah, followers. You who say we yeah any answer ye be. Say be even ye better say we ye nanka yenso ye be dane ye de ne kakra na che say e be man be look different ye and I think say sa era no sa no tie tem bia no or beyond the exist. And I think say may you see this opportunity cry na me de akasa. Obi biara wo pese e bia wo ye program. This is one of the nema for somebody not to say what peke ne program na wo ye. If you are able to bring 5 different things in it, it becomes your own. This is one of the media ways. If you want, people might see say the same thing, but at least they will identify some 5 different things. When they identify that 5 different segments and as a how style of doing things now, that puts you on a different way. Well, like would the name so be different? A boy with your branding into a higher of the way into Reverend message bibiara or final message I would be my
Okay, so like I said, and we just wanted to branch. So yeah, try to push you into positivity as much as possible.
yeah.
But I think that as you want to live that positive lifestyle, the people around you also are so much important in where you want to be. You don't live in an island. So try as much as possible to inspire people to positivity. The only reason we are having this program is that I want to inspire you into positivity.
Yeah.
I may perceive who started thinking positively. And that is why the reason that we have for this program, So you should also find a way to inspire others, into positivity. Be a disciple of this positivity series and make it a point. Say, I want to be an inspiration in the environment where I am, among the people I play with, so that I can inspire them to also think positively. Now say na yɛdwene positively sɛ meme dwene positively nyame nam me so hyɛ wo nkura ma wadwene positively na nyame anam wo nso so ahyɛ obi nkura ya ama na adwene positively then we will all begin to think positive, act positive, and we will achieve positive things. God bless you.
Okay, thank you so much for today's message. And the Ayabeka say already in show a tier for any ashafuna. I know sir Obi Biara up benefited from a ne Jumadian into Yeda was a bebre. Sabre not to say the Asdaka Sians Mama a boa for a models designs and Obi Biara Unya Emre Ebe supporting models designs that are custom bold and classy, I think sir Reverend. Most of when I am mobile ties and any because models designs would like to send you something, and whether will show won't show any, you can give it out as a gift. And I think the
Oh,
models design
it's
say,
what is in Kwani Amebo.
okay, models design special Charles
I say a
or
lunch
special
this
gift for you, or
I say a
special gift
lunch
for you.
this sneakers here.
Sir. It's models designs. Best send some package be. Na at least one so pesa oba emreba ma no se mo dressing no yentimi nka de ye matwa so enti e takra obetimi de ache ti ya da se bebre sabre akofa your other commercials yeah KTM mobile almost then keeping technology affordable sounds na Apex 10 also then making farming sexy again. A Plus African Market Everton 670 South 21st Street Everton, also ubetimi akakoye wo grocery kakra ope African product do betwa akakoye sans na make am for Port of America Container Services, Port of America Container Services, also 603 South 21st Street. Sans na A Plus Shipping and so the same location we in one inti ubetimi a contact you munya o shipping yamako Ghana or shipping yamako any African country they are there to help and to support. Yeah, that's bebre sounds na ebiana wo per container. We are shipping out per container and also we contact Port of America Container Services. Those logistics so we pay dispatch pickups for ABA transporting cars be from a different place to just they do all those things and one idea make says yeah that must be brace bring munya emind so bread the moment for commercials say commercials he's seen as monty and can be man me tram say mo amuni abema mposona na amia my name Reverend D.N. Adjei and enumere mote and can media me be mate so at say Reverend D.N. Adjei and adwumadi ni nyina ejina na so or fast adwumadi so na all the shame cry and yasua bebre ne steps no message says I won't try a to now analyzing step by step ebeboa or say then initiate nature set about push through instruct respect and encourage unya yesa obe achieve bibi biara wo pese o achieve biara especially wo goals no betimi achieve and by doing so and achieving your goals no so mo say in a way you be inspiring others and so said you almost so on betimi ebe achieve your body and the kan nyina say erade inshan we brother think say ya jeni brain nyina ya chia denver fo nyina ya do ma say omoma o mre anasa omoma kwan beda ho na utimi edi jumadi esronku ye brain e wo comment tv so nti sa brain yes mountain and can be o na che say na ye mo bye bye.
I wanna share with you, and you can share with me. Come, let's share together. Oh, KTA Mobile, KTA Mobile. Technology worth sharing. It's the future.
Ghana fue yedie na bayo yedie na bay Apex 10 fertilizer booster aya purely organic efrasa asimu ene de mass no obo ade ensa no pe na menu akayo se wudro bia nim enti se ode yafu a anya ade aduaba no anase wo a wudi no benya sosaso bia na che se be ma kwaye aye dekorate kane no a ebe fa na tuma pa e de afra na de ma Apex 10 edan so kra ne se ene ma no wadua na ewuwo na flowers ni aduaba na etiti guo do agya wadwo a se wudi Apex 10 kanu a ene te se magic no ebe ye prom fe na aso aba bebre ahwadi mu pa etise no kwiafo ebenya sika ene anigye awo mabra bomu a na utimi se enya sam keto akora Apex 10 e mammo piafo apanifo monfrɛ ahoman na monje nkyiremu ya ehye media 0552 505723 ana plus 160 922 78043 Apex 10 fertilizer booster piao mama kwadwuma ayane kapa.